Hello everyone, let's solve this question. We have the equation of the path of a projectile is y equals to 0.5x minus 0.02x squared. Determine the initial speed of the projectile. Now, to determine the initial speed of the projectile, okay, we need to first write down the general equation for calculating vertical position. That is the equation connecting vertical position and horizontal position. And the equation is what we call the equation of the path of motion of a projectile particle. This is the equation. Now, the equation, okay, the equation of the path of a projectile, which is the general equation, okay, is given by or can be given by we have y equals to x tan theta minus gx squared, okay, over 2u squared cos squared theta. So this is the equation, connecting the vertical distance, okay, or the vertical position and horizontal position, okay, together, okay. And this is called the equation of the path of a projectile particle. Okay, now this equation, we're going to equate the two equations, the one given and the general equation. Then from there, we should be able to find or determine the value of the initial speed of the projectile particle. All right, so now, we're given y equals to 0.5x negative 0.02x squared, okay? So let's say this is equation 1 and then this is what? Equation 2. So when we write equation 1 to be equals to equation 2, that is equating the two equations, okay? So we can have x tan theta negative gx squared over 2u squared cos squared theta, okay, equals to 0.5x negative 0.02x squared. Now we can compare coefficient. Now, comparing coefficient, okay, comparing coefficient, we have x tan theta to be equals to 0.05x. Dividing both sides by x, okay, we have tan theta to be equals to 0.5, okay. This is 0.5. So let's note this. Tan theta equals to 0.5, not 0.05. It's 0.5. Okay, so we have tan theta to be equals to 0.5. Then again, we can now equate negative gx squared over this and negative 0.02x squared. All right, so we then again equate negative gx squared over 2u squared cos squared theta and negative 0.02x squared. All right, let's not forget that we want to determine the value of u. So x squared, dividing both sides by x squared, the equation reduced to, then also cancelling the negative sign, then the equation reduced to g over 2u squared cos squared theta equals to 0.02. Now, we know the value of g, okay? We know that the value of g is 9.81 meters per second squared, okay? Okay, now, from here, we can say that, we know also that 1 over cos squared theta, that is same thing as what? Sec squared theta. And sec squared theta, according to, well, that's one of the Pythagorean identities. Okay, we have sec squared theta to be equals to 1 plus tan squared theta. Okay, and we know that tan theta is equals to 0.5. So we can say that, let me box this. So we have sec squared theta, okay, to be equals to 1 plus tan squared theta. Sec squared theta is equals to 1 plus 0.5 exponent 2, okay? That will be equals to 1 plus 0.25, and that will be 1.25, because 0.5 squared, that will be 0.25. That's sec squared theta. That's sec squared theta. Okay. Now, that means when we say sec squared theta is equals to 1 over cos squared theta, and this is sec squared theta, so that means cos squared theta will be reciprocal of sec squared theta, so that cos squared theta, okay, cos squared theta will be reciprocal of this value, that is 1.25. 1.25. So what is 1 divided by 1.25? Okay, that will be 0.8. So we have cos squared theta equals to 0.8. That's cos squared theta. Cos squared theta is equals to 0.8. Now, so we then what? Substitute 0.8 for cos squared theta in this equation. So we can say from 0.02 equals to g over 2u squared, okay, cos squared theta. So we know that 0.02 equals to 9.81 divided by 2u squared. Now, cos squared theta is what? 0.8. Now, let's make u squared the subject. Let's rearrange the equation so that u squared will be what? Will be on one side of the equation, so that this becomes u squared equals to 9.81 over 2 times 0.8 multiplied by 0.02. Okay, so now what is 0.8? Okay, 0.8 multiplied by 0.8 multiplied by 0.02 multiplied by 0.2. That will be 0.0032. Okay, so this will be u squared equals to 9.81 over 0.032. Yeah, 0.032. So that u will take the square root of both sides. So this will take positive, not negative. So 9.81 over 0.032. So what is 9.81? Okay, divided by 0.032. Okay, that will be 306.5625. So u equals to the square root of 306.5625. So let's get the square root of 306. Okay, the square root of 306.5625. All right, so that will be 17.5. So the initial speed is 17.5 meters per second. So this is the initial speed of the projectile particle. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Bye-bye.